Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast where we talk about the podcast and stuff we have to talk about the podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Kaulee.
It's Gary.
Eli.
I didn't know our mics were on until right now, by the way.
I saw you just staring at me, staring at this.
Yeah.
So I kind of guessed that. We've been gone for a minute. Eli, we're keeping our
it
distance.
Hasn't felt like it.
Oh, yeah, right.
We're keeping our distance from Eli for a reason.
I mean, for anybody who actually listens and watches, it hasn't been that long because we still
He had COVID.
Mm-hmm. I got sick. I was really only out for like a day, but
you were in
this school
for 5 days.
The school won't let me come back unless I have a negative test.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I didn't know that was the thing.
Yeah.
Me neither.
So, what was the... Because we know for a fact that without recording for a week, you have something to talk about, right?
You gotta have something to talk about.
But then, we start recording and I don't know what I'm supposed to talk about. You know what I mean?
We're gonna talk about Gary's grades.
Okay. Nah.
It's senior year.
That's weird, but...
You got 10 days left.
Uh-huh.
Why is Miss Thomas telling us you don't have good grades? She didn't tell us that. We made her. We said, does he have one of these? She said, no. I said, does he have one of these? She said, it's none of your business. So, at least she's not telling people your business. No.
Stop with the soundboard.
No.
I'm just looking at what we got.
We got nothing.
Same as always, brother.
You almost made me lose my balance.
That would have been hilarious.
That's your fault. You were in balance.
Our energy feels
exhausted.
Down.
Well, we're rusty. It'd be like that.
It's been a week.
I think it's because we know we only got 10 days.
And I just don't feel like being here today. No, it's not even 10
We're
days.
almost out of school.
If anything, I'm happier that we have
The
10
podcast
days.
is almost over.
Yep.
It's almost what?
Over.
Okay, I thought you stuttered or said some
No, I said
not
over.
English.
I try to sound sad.
Oh, you tried to sound sad. You're not sad about it?
Not really.
Me either.
No, I like the podcast. It's fun.
No, it's fun for sure.
I didn't do it enough to.
If we did it for longer, it'd be harder.
It would be harder to let
We
go.
kind of just started.
Yeah.
We had this for a couple months.
Not even. It's barely been a month.
We've only been recording podcasts for like a month.
That's just not true. That's just not true, bro.
Okay, why do you sound...
That's just not true.
We're about to enter our second month soon.
That's just not true.
Yeah,
He's lying. He's just obviously lying.
Our second month is like on the 18th. That marks 2 months of the podcast.
Okay.
Our first posted video.
Podcast on YouTube?
I'm talking about our first time recording ever in general.
Because we've been recording podcasts for a minute.
YouTube's different. I'm talking about like our first time recording.
We've been doing this for a minute.
Yeah.
And YouTube was just...
We started.
The YouTube was really
year.
us just talking like we could do this on YouTube, and then you were like, we can,
But like,
and then you did it, and so we were like, cool, we got YouTube. Yeah, so like that's why it's not that bad for us.
yeah, I mean,
I'm gonna start using that email to scam. Don't
Fine.
reply to stuff.
I mean, just delete it. You won't
Don't
have to
reply
worry.
to that email.
Attach the email to his address.
I should attach it to your address.
Yeah, that way
Wow,
they
it doesn't
try
have
to
my
get you.
address.
I
Bro,
should.
You don't even have my address.
You get his address
That's
and
not hard to
attach the
get.
email to it.
That's
What?
not hard to get.
I mean,
You can literally just follow me home. It's not far.
he live across the street.
He told me.
When you letting us on Minecraft?
I'm starting to not want to.
You bother him so much. I would never let you in if I was him.
What? We
Thank
literally
you.
texted the same
I
thing.
texted one thing.
He did text you one
all
thing.
I text was Minecraft.
And then you said Ark.
He
and I'm
said,
not gonna lie. When you said Ark, I was like, I'm kind of tempted. That sounds kind of
look,
fun.
and then he said, can I not get home? And I was like,
yeah,
I think I said no. And then we left it there.
yeah.
And then I said Ark. I literally texted him with one word. I said Ark.
Ark
And he
question
said
mark.
Ark. And I said,
Oh,
get
I
on.
did. I kind of did.
And
I thought about it. It was like that sounds
Hop
funny.
on
right
with
now.
us. I got him playing. He made drums. I
You never
caught.
played Ark
Way back.
before?
This is
He
my
said
second
he-
time playing.
Oh, okay.
No, look, he said he played with his friend. His friend was just making fun of him the whole time. So
Yeah.
I'm
Do you
gonna-
make your character outrageous looking, or do you?
He
try
made
to
his
make it,
character
like-
normal. And
That's-
then he started
nah.
laughing at me when my character looked.
You're the one that needs to
Yo,
be laughed at.
you got
made your
Ark
character
Ascendant?
normal. No, wait,
No.
it's free.
It's free right now. Yeah, you gotta get
okay,
that.
I could, yeah.
Bro,
I heard it's bad,
it
but like
makes
probably
it.
fun.
Well, first of all, it's not bad, but it's like if they first Ark how it really looked like it meant to be on PC.
Yeah,
it made it more console friendly
Mm-hmm.
for us.
So it's like kind of like a remaster.
Yeah, that's all it was really.
I can mess with that.
Yeah, I did like a couple.
You know,
more.
I never played Ark enough to get a gun.
Oh my!
I never
God.
played long enough to get
I
a gun.
had full riot armor, riot shield. I had every gun. RPG.
I've had decent weapons. But not a gun.
I played it. I played it a lot.
Did you play the servers like where people can raid people's
Nah,
houses and
because
stuff?
they kept turning me into slave. Like,
Oh yeah, he
like
told me about
they right up on their dinosaur, boom, this little ball and I forgot what it's called.
I know what you're talking about though.
Yeah, and then throw me in a cage.
Oh, bolas?
The bola, yeah, the bola thing, and then they'll pick me up with their bird
Your
and
character
drop me
look
in
like
a
it
cage.
belong in the cage anyway. I'm just saying.
All right,
like,
you're making fun of somebody for making their character
It looked
outrageous
funny
in a game where
art.
it's
It's
supposed
art.
to look outrageous.
Literally everyone did that. I don't know.
I make my
nobody
character
did.
look like a box,
the
bro.
only reason I
Every
made
My
time.
Tyler
character,
look
it was
alone
like
'cause
big on top and
I
small
was
on
trying
bottom.
to-
Always,
that
bro,
much
or
time.
big on the
He said,
bottom.
I turned the corner, jumped. He said, "There's a gorilla," and he genuinely got scared.
No, Ark's a scary game though.
He genuinely was terrified.
'Cause you
It's
know that-
not that scary.
No, when that feeling when there's a big dinosaur chasing you,
know
down.
there was just
I'm
raptors
screaming.
chasing me.
Yeah, I'm
Like
screaming.
no,
Oh,
like
yeah.
first in game, didn't even have narc arrows yet, or trank arrows yet, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
It's like
what am I
2
supposed to
days
do?
into the game.
I ended up getting them on a little island. This is on like the little starting island. They were on like the side, the edge of the map.
Right.
So and then I ended up going over there and catching them
Mm.
with a
Yeah,
bat.
I've
I
always
died.
wanted to play Ark
died.
servers and actually raid people's bases and take their stuff.
I've never had enough friends.
But exactly,
You need friends to do that. Like
Yeah,
you need a
100%.
faction. And you
because
need actually-
I'm not gonna go and raid somebody's base by
by
myself.
myself. You're gonna go in the game and turn into a slave. I'm telling you.
And
He picked me up with a
They make sure
bird.
the camera's in focus.
right, it is. I was
Okay.
gonna. Say,
Right.
I would say Rust, right? But
Rust is
difficult. Okay, I can't hop on Rust and do what these people on
Rust
YouTube
is
do.
hard.
And Rust is like the better version of Ark if you want to do it for that reason. If you want to raid bases and do all the extraction shooter game stuff, don't do it in Ark. Do it in Rust.
Yeah, Ark is very interesting.
But Rust is too hard, so
Rust
I
is
might do it in
hard.
Ark.
People
Minecraft
who
has something
play
like it.
no, people who play Rust and are like have bases and stuff, they don't play nothing else.
Exactly. That's
They
the problem.
sit on Rust,
They grind
they
all day.
grind on Rust, they die, and they do it again.
And what sucks about dying in Rust is you can't just find your body and get your stuff back.
Nah, you
Somebody
don't.
took it already.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
100%. I mean, they're the ones that killed you.
You left that door open? Oh, your stuff
Oh, your
gone.
base, all your stuff. You went to sleep. You got off
I used
the
to
game.
I used to watch those Rust videos like breaking into this
Man.
noob kid's base. It'll be a kid like, or it was one it was like make this kid cry because I stole all his loot,
Man.
and I'm just watching like, oh, he really started crying.
No, you know people started scripting those videos? Their
Oh,
Rust
for
videos?
sure.
They started scripting their
For
Rust
sure.
videos. Like it wouldn't even be just like the
I mean,
making
that's-
this kid do this. Like they would make a Rust video where it's all like choreographed. Like they
My face,
they get their fights right,
yeah,
and then they would like have the person practice it and all that bunk. I'm like, yeah, this is
yeah. But
trash.
you should get on Arc with us.
I would do it. I would get on Arc.
Either that
Ascension or just Arc.
invite us. Arc.
Okay. I need to see if I have Arc. Listen, we have like 10 people on our server already.
For real?
Yeah, and
Who?
that's me, T, Cam, Jordan, Kayla, Neo. I'm forgetting people.
7.
I know I'm forgetting somebody. X,
Q.
TJ,
TJ?
yeah.
But you could just invite me. I want to build a forum.
Jordan.
I honestly, truthfully, I did not want to play.
I know.
I got it. Like I turned on Minecraft, texted you. I said, I do not want to play this. And I got on Art.
Bro, because
He genuinely wants to play.
I know. But like,
But I did not care.
Because I'm like, bro, at this rate, I don't feel like inviting new players.
I did not care.
Because we all started together.
And then y'all start talking about diamonds. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna surpass y'all. Y'all start talking about me.
Exactly.
Don't even want to
Because
play.
we're playing.
Because
so
you start
slow.
saying I can't do stuff. You say you can't grind without us.
It's not.
It's
No,
Minecraft.
that's not what
You
I'm
gonna-
saying. I'm saying because we've been taking it as slow as possible. You know, we haven't even done anything that actually like requires going to the Nether yet. We're past 100 days.
I'm gonna
now.
get bored. For real?
We're past 100 days.
Oh, I
Didn't you
mean,
just start?
it's a
2
realm.
days.
It's a realm, so it's gonna
So
just
people are.
constantly go.
It's not that it's constantly set. Whenever somebody's on, days
It's gonna
are,
go, yeah.
Yeah.
So somebody could have just
So,
been
like,
on
I know,
TikTok.
Jordan and Jorge
100
didn't come to
days
school
and
today.
2 real life days is.
Huh?
They probably have fast days in Minecraft. They probably changed.
I
the
know.
time.
Well, each day is like 24 minutes.
No,
I don't think that's right.
them days was quick.
No, if days were 24 minutes, I would have had so much done because I keep dying.
You got to fact check.
Wait, what?
it.
Oh, what difficulty is on? It's on hard.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure hard makes the time go faster.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't know. I just know we're at like 100 days. Jordan and Jorge are at home right now. I know they're playing Minecraft. So I'm going to come back. It's going to be 175 days, whatever. I'm like, oh, I built this farm. I built this farm. So you're allowed to grind without people.
I'm going to grind in
But
the building
don't-
aspect. I'm not going to beat the game.
Don't like mess around and be like, oh, so you don't even need to play no more because I have all the diamonds you need here. Because then
Nah.
nobody's going to want to play.
No.
Yeah, nobody wants to play that.
No.
And it's like,
If anything, I'm going to keep them to myself.
well, I'm good. I get diamonds for everybody because I got a fortune pickaxe.
I'm going to give
but-
them to myself.
Okay.
Oh.
I low-key never get diamonds. I stay in iron armor.
Nah, I feel
I'm
like
really
iron's
slow.
not good enough for me
I've
because I know I
only
could have got diamonds.
I got
instead.
diamonds in my last world just so I can get netherite. I've never had full diamond armor. Or I'll get the diamond armor and I'll wait till I get mending because I don't want to keep making diamond armor.
Makes
20
sense.
minutes
20 minutes.
each day. That's what I'm
On
saying.
hard mode?
100 days already within 2.
On hard,
It doesn't matter which
pretty
mode
sure
you're on.
the mode changes it.
Because
No, it doesn't.
Look it up.
'Cause
Wait,
if we
why are you arguing?
with that math, bro, let me see. Because with that math, you do realize that's more hours on Minecraft than we all have in this realm. So I don't think that adds up.
I'm pretty sure realm days is different too.
It's
Maybe.
20 minutes. No,
the
nothing
round days
changes. Nothing
Bro.
changes. It's the same thing. The day-night cycle never changes.
That camera
time.
turned
That
off.
camera turned off.
Just so did this one.
Oh, shoot.
Okay, we got no cameras.
Oopsies.
Anyways, so now we're about to start a whole argument. This is fire.
We're starting out. He's getting
That's
frustrated. What?
This dude tried to tell me we play 2,000 hours. Like, bro, no, or 2,000 minutes.
That's what it says. It's 20 minutes long. I will go home right now. Time a whole Minecraft cycle
It's
In a
not-
realm?
Are you serious?
in the realm. It doesn't change.
So 20 minutes times 100 days. That's 2,000 for each day. You want to tell me each day combined was 2,000 minutes?
How many days is in a day? How many minutes is in a day? How many minutes is in a day?
I think one.
what?
How
I
many-
think there's one day in a day.
Nah, sometimes it'd be 2, you know?
Today feels like a 2-day
Some
day.
days you stay up and that's 2 days in one day. Because the day for you don't
The day-
end until
'cause
you sleep.
Sleeping.
Oh, that
sleeping
ends
pro-
the day.
just think about it. Sleeping progresses time, right?
She said, shh. How many minutes is in a day? There's
Your logic still won't make sense.
wait. That still doesn't.
That
That's
doesn't-
one day.
Yes. It says one day right there.
Okay, so you said 2. He said 2,000 for.
Because I did 20 times 100 because we did 100 days and we're
Yeah.
past 100 days now.
So you're saying-
Regardless,
I don't know.
some may
So
don't. Some don't add up.
first of all, are you looking up for Bedrock as well?
God,
Because
it
that
doesn't
changes.
fuck-
But Minecraft, Java, and Bedrock are 2 different games basically.
At that point, yeah, that's true. I mean,
There's so much difference.
I've heard people saying Axe is better, and as a Bedrock player, I'm like, no, it's not.
on
and then
on
on Java, it
Java
just
and
is.
Axe is just way better than Scored.
Yeah.
Like beating the Wither is like beating
Oh, and Bedrock Wither is a whole final
Bedrock
boss.
Wither is a whole final boss, and Java is just a mob.
It's just the
basically.
mob, yeah. So yeah. Regardless, dang, everybody trying to hop on their phone on the podcast is crazy work. I had to hop off mine real quick. It just regardless,
I don't have service, so I can't. Even
it's not like
prove
in
I'm
this
wrong.
because we started on whatever time of the fucking I don't know. Oh, was I not supposed to cuss? Whatever, you cuss. We started a little bit ago.
It's our last one.
Oh yeah, you're right, huh? But regardless,
We started a while ago.
100 days ain't that hard to get if you got a realm.
20 minutes? There's no way I spent 20 minutes and then
It's-
boom,
It's
freaking-
20 minutes.
a phantom came down and raped me. Let me see.
Wait, but then okay, so how long does it take of no sleeping before a phantom comes again? Was it like
3 days.
3 days?
3 to 5.
you mean to tell me if I don't sleep for 1 hour a phantom comes?
Yeah.
I've gotten phantoms in less than an hour for surely. There is no way.
I think.
What is Kaulee reading? Read it out loud at least.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what this means. I'm gonna start stuttering. I don't know, man.
Why are you
I don't
getting
wanna do
nervous
that.
already?
How? I'm not getting nervous. I just don't know what it's saying.
Regardless, bro. We hadn't played
Oh,
that
it's
much.
saying a full day. So that's night and day.
Yeah, night and day.
Oh, that's not
20
what we
minutes.
That's not
saying.
what we're saying.
You talking about just the day?
Yes.
Yes.
Because they go to sleep. Y'all went to sleep,
yes.
right? Do y'all have it set up so only one person has to go to sleep?
Not only one, but like half.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
See, that's not, you saying a full day in Minecraft.
Yeah, no.
I'm talking about just day, night.
So I'm thinking
boom,
it's
go
only
to
like
sleep.
Terraria, like 8-9 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking you go to sleep and then boom, it passes. We sleep almost every. We
Now,
sleep
if you
like half
count
our
night,
nights.
of course it's gonna be. I'm thinking you saying a day. It's
Yeah,
just
I'm not
20.
doing the whole day-night cycle in Minecraft.
That would be 40 minutes for a whole day. No.
Nah,
My bad.
no, that'd be
Crazy.
40 minutes for 2 days. Damn, that's still too much. That's way too much.
Yeah. So I've stayed up. I've had 3 days in one day. That's my max.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean.
I stayed up 3 days.
I started
straight.
thinking real life.
I remember one time it was like, no, I'm talking about real life. I stayed up 3 days. That's one day for me. So 3 days in one day. That's how I'm mad for.
You need a doctor.
Nah, it was during summer COVID, so it didn't count.
No, you need a doctor.
Summer COVID did not count.
No, you
I mean,
need
not summer. It was COVID, so it didn't count.
You need a therapist.
Why?
Actually stayed up for 3 days.
Yes,
I done 2.
I
Max.
was dying the last day, but it doesn't matter. I was like,
I've done one.
I can still
full day.
I can keep playing,
One full
guys.
day.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was playing Call of Duty Zombies, and then I was playing Minecraft, and then I was playing
Fortnite.
yeah, what you about to say for it?
I can't
Most
even
likely.
play video games for like a whole full day. It's not that entertaining to me.
Okay, that's
We're
fair.
not gonna talk about
I
his
get tired.
his entire hours and hours on what's it called?
Marvel Rivals.
Marvel Rivals.
That's
I could have
just
swore you
because-
told me that you stayed up till 4 in the morning playing Marvel Rivals.
He's saying you can't play games. Like
I can
all day.
1000%
I'm saying
see
like
you play.
24/7. I mean, not 24.
First of all, I
It's
had
not physically
friends. First of all, it
possible.
wasn't just me. I had friends, so that alone is keeping.
You can stay on any game. If you
They
got
are
friends on.
keeping
Okay.
me. They're like,
Gotcha.
nah, you good. You can go another hour. I'm like,
And then
yeah,
that
you
turns to
right.
3. Bro, I'm telling you, it's not even convincing anymore. Like they
Yeah.
just gotta say the word.
Stay on. Okay.
I'm saying okay
I ain't
before
doing
they even
nothing.
finish the sentence.
I ain't doing nothing.
But stay. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, you're right.
I feel left out.
One
Y'all
time
like,
I said
nah,
I needed
I'ma
to take a
get off.
shower, and they was like, nah, you good? I was like, you right? I don't need a shower.
Nigga, one time I said
Like,
that. Ooh, I said that. One time I said that. I got in the shower, got out. Everyone was snoring. It was 3 people snoring, and one person just left.
Oh, bro.
I was like, oh no.
Dude, we used to watch movies and TV shows and stuff in our PlayStation parties.
Yeah. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm about to watch Flash. He'll leave. All right, what y'all on? Like, you never left the party. You
Man,
just stayed there.
no, like,
He used to mute the party and then just watch Flash on his PlayStation.
That's fire though,
And then come back and, hey, what's good? What y'all on?
Yeah, we me and my friends did this thing. We just like we didn't want to play the game no more. We'd hop on Netflix and watch some. We count down and watch the same show or movie.
I done that with my girlfriend.
I've done that with my
never
girlfriend.
dudes.
I've
never
done that
in
with
the
my
party.
friends at like 12,
I've
13 years
never-
old. Bored, bro.
Yo.
Bored.
All
bro.
right, 3,
But it's always
2,
anime.
1. All right, dang, I messed it up.
No, and then that person just gets fried on the mic, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It was always an anime though, because anime. Was
That low-key
was
sound
fun.
fire. That
It
sounds
kind of was
fire.
fun. I'm not gonna lie. 'cause
Watching
it was-
anime with friends over the PlayStation.
I wish-
That's fire.
I wish PlayStation would let you share your screen on like YouTube, Netflix, and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Because then I would never have to do
That'd
that
be
3, 2, 1 thing with my girlfriend. Because I can just share my screen. But whatever. Nah, I think what's the best movie you've watched with your girl, but you weren't together? Like y'all was together on the phone. but
Well,
not
my
physically
girl,
together.
she don't like normal movies like me. I like Marvel.
What's a normal? Oh, right.
I like. She's okay. I don't
What's
know
a-
why I said
what's a-
normal.
yeah, I'm like, what?
Well, she do like weird movies.
Okay.
So
Define weird movies so everybody like.
she watched one movie. I don't know what movie it was, but it was a movie where a guy, I guess, raped another guy's daughter. So he turned him to a narwhal. I mean, to a seal. Like he turned him to a seal, and it was disgusting. It was like he was like stitched up.
That's a real plot. Somebody
And-
wrote that.
Yeah,
Oh.
he turned him
okay.
into a seal.
I never heard of that in my life. I kind of don't want to ever hear about that.
Nah,
again.
I've never want to watch it. She was like, it was a weird movie. Oh, you think, buddy?
Yeah, no, that's a strange one. Ouch. I messed up my microphone. So I said best.
Best? Well, I never really liked the movies we watched because
What?
I'll let her pick because she don't like my movies,
Oh.
and I don't like movies in general. So I'll let her pick, and then I'll just glance at the movie while I'm playing the game.
You know, you're one of the first people I ever heard say like you just don't like movies.
Well, I can't sit through them. I got
know.
ADHD, so I can't sit through them. or I'll have to do something while watching him. That's why I
like
put
Q says it, but when Q says it, like it's like Q don't like anything, so I'm not
him.
surprised.
Q don't like nothing.
Q genuinely like his life is just go to school, talk to his
What
girl.
is he gonna do after school? Like, what is his life gonna look like? Is he just gonna be stay home, talk to a girl, and he's saying he's trying to get a job.
Yeah,
That's
well,
what me and him
he's
had a whole
going in-
conversation. We're trying to get a job,
right?
and
Like after school.
no,
Summer school? I mean, summer?
school, like during summer,
Okay,
like he trying to get a job to save up money,
right.
and then like I don't remember what school he said he wanted to go to.
UEI trade school.
He did say trade, huh?
Yeah.
He said he wanted to go to trade, and it's like he wants to go get money while he's doing that, and then just have a job. I was like, okay.
Okay, no, that's fair. The trade school is gonna give him a job anyway. Again,
Yeah.
he's gonna be so bored as an adult. He's gonna be one of the most boring adults I know.
I told him, I said,
I'm not
one day
gonna
I'm gonna pull up on you, be like, Kim, like, it was good. Like, bro, get happy.
He's gonna be a boring adult too. I'm not gonna lie.
What did you talk?
He's gonna be an irresponsible adult.
You think so?
Definitely.
Why do you say that?
I just don't see what you're gonna do that's interesting when you're an adult.
What do you want to do after high school? Do you know?
Yeah, I'm going to RCC.
Oh,
But
right.
what do you
we are
wanna
going to
do?
the same place.
But what do you want to do?
Make money.
See what I mean? Like, what is your goal to make money? You're going to college for no plan?
No, I'm gonna.
Figure it out.
They got like little, like mini trade stuff.
They have trades, yeah.
So you're going
I'm
to
gonna do
trade
like HVAC because they pay a lot.
HVAC.
Mm.
That's cool.
Is that the people that like hang on side
Air
of buildings
conditioners, no,
and
no.
fix the air conditioner?
Well, they probably do,
I
but
don't-
air conditioners they don't, because then they'll make
Interesting.
the trade school program longer if they had to hang on top of buildings. They have to teach you how to do that, and I don't think HVAC requires that, so I'm not sure.
They got like
my
two of those sections.
whole process of I want to be a firefighter, right?
Yeah.
My whole process was just messed up yesterday.
Wait, actually, can I before you get to the process,
Yeah.
what even like took you to the firefighter route? 'Cause
Well,
I never heard that.
Because look, when I was little, I used to say I want to be a firefighter,
Mhm.
and then I forgot about that. And then middle school, I was like, I want to play football. Like,
Yeah.
but once I got to high school, I played football. I was like, I don't want to do this all my life. It's
Yeah.
stressful, makes me mad. I don't want to do it. So then I was like, okay, now I got to figure out something to do. And I was like, I don't want to work a normal job, and have to file stuff.
so you just remembered,
And
when
I
you were
was
a kid?
like, oh, I was like, well, I still want to do something active and moving around. And I thought firefighter. No, first I thought cop, and I was like, I don't want to be a cop.
nah, yeah.
Why the hell would you want to be a cop?
No, I looked up and it said cop. I looked up jobs that are active, and he said cop, and I was like, I don't want to be a cop. I'd rather be I was going to go to trade. I was like, I'd rather be an engineer.
criminal.
I'd rather be what's it called, a mechanic. I want to be a mechanic. But then I joined the EMT class by accident. They just put me in there.
Yeah.
And I was like, cool, I could be EMT. And she said this class to get your EMT license to become a firefighter. I was like, I can become a firefighter. So I looked into that, and I was like, cool, I want to be a firefighter. So I just stuck onto that,
Now you're on your way there.
and now I'm on my way. But my plan just completely
All right.
got messed up
How?
yesterday. Sitting at the bus stop, my mom calls, answers. She's like, hey, what you doing? I said, going to get my brother. Why? She says, I just talked to a firefighter, and he said everything you're doing is wrong. I was like, oh, well, my bad. He said that on the road I'm going, I was going to go to what's it called MVC, get my EMT license, then go to be a fire academy. He basically said that's dumb because I would be going to this battery about to die.
Be back.
He basically said I'll be going to MVC, getting my stuff, and then they would immediately what's it called, right after I get into an actual fire academy, they'll immediately just put me in a whole nother fire school. So I'll be doing it twice, and I'll be doing twice the work. So he wrote it down on paper how I can actually do it. He said I can become that was loud. He said I can become an EMT, an actual EMT, and I could go through it. EMT and then go to, those people that like dig trenches and stuff
Yeah.
in mountains when there's a fire.
Yeah.
He said I could become one of them, and that's like a really easy way. or I can just go a straight shot and become a paramedic. And I looked up the paramedic course to get my paramedic license. It is, they basically said it's like trying to get your doctorates. It basically said it's like trying to get your doctorate degree in one school semester, in one school year. So it's very, very hard because you got to take physiology and anatomy. And I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do all that. So, yeah, new plan.
New plan, same goal.
New plan, same goal. I'm going to get there somewhere.
You know, I'm moving towards the same thing still. Automotive technology, probably going to specialize in engines in general. So because there's the people that go go under the car. You know, they lift it up, they go under the car.
Why you decide not to go to UTI?
Because then I'd have to drive 40 minutes to pay $40,000 for 1 year. When there's RCC.
I heard, from what I heard, UTI, they said they don't teach everything they need to.
No, they make you do it.
They make you do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So when you go there, it's less about like giving you the work on like a computer or like giving you paper and notes. They're like, nah, instead of doing that, you're in the classroom for like 30 minutes. And in the 4 hours and a half that you're there, you actually work on cars.
I have a UTI keychain.
Me too. But I do mess with the school. I was a little bit upset about not going.
He got one too. Mine's better than y'all's.
Whatever, bruh. We got it, bruh.
We got red, blue, white.
I was upset about not going because they have
Yours is just messy, mine clean, pristine.
They had more fun activities.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would like because one of the reps came in and he like explained it, and I genuinely considered it. I was like, this looks good. Like,
yeah.
If I wanted to be car job, like they genuinely bring cars in, fix
have
it.
cars.
Like they say, okay, this is how you fix it. Now do it.
Yeah, it's
and
not about.
They genuinely let you go in there.
It was what brought me to want to do it was when he said my job is to mess up the car so y'all can fix it and I give you a grade for it. And I was like, that doesn't sound bad.
Sounds like a good activity.
That sounds cool.
So at RVC, is it not the same?
It's probably about to be like more classroom focused, like take notes and take a test and stuff instead of actually doing it and learning how to do it. So RCC is probably gonna be weird to do, but at least I can still get the certificate for it.
Yeah, the part that I liked about UTI, they said,
and it's cheaper.
They said that basically with their program, it's giving you a job after. Like they said that Ford, BMW,
Porsche, and Benz,
all of them basically
or Mercedes,
are signed with them to where
Toyota.
Right after you get out of school, they'll give
you a job before you're done too.
Yeah,
also.
like as a
But they said in order to get a job with Porsche or BMW, your grades and attendance have to be like
perfect,
beautiful. Like you have for Porsche or BMW, you have to have a 3.5 GPA. But if somebody says 3.5, what that really means is like 3.75. So they want you to have a 3.75 and 98% attendance.
I don't see you doing that.
I don't see me doing that either. So I was like,
and you have to drive 40 minutes.
But then again, I could just not go with Porsche or BMW. But I mean Benz. But then I'm like, I can get into that trade somewhere else. I just don't know if RCC is gonna be the way. So I guess we'll see.
Well,
I mean,
it's gonna be it's gonna be a good experience. You get there, you get your stuff.
It's so weird talking about stuff like this because last year I did not care.
No,
like I did not care.
Like last year, someone said, "What you want to do?" I said, "Oh yeah, firefighter."
I'm gonna figure it out.
It is what it is. Probably firefighter, probably this, probably that.
And I still gotta have a job so I can pay for boxing.
Still gotta actually get a job while doing all this.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's a bittersweet, more sweet when it comes to graduating. Because at one point I don't know half these people in my grade,
man,
and I don't like half these people I do.
But we all got to go through that same thing.
Half the people I do know I don't like. So it's like I'm gonna miss my friends, but I can make new ones. But
it's gonna be a lot harder to make friends.
It's like this not going to school. This is going to.
You have to be there now.
Yeah,
they can just kick you out and then you can be on the street or something. So yeah.
So now I gotta actually go figure it out.
Yeah, it's exciting but scary. I mess with it. I mess with it because one day we probably gonna make money and actually come back and think about how we didn't know or didn't really care. And I'm telling you, one day I'm gonna be like, I should have cared a little bit more. One day I probably am.
I've told myself that. I'm like,
But I'm like, you good, you all right. You couldn't change it, so you might as well change it now, right?
yeah.
That's all you got.
Like even right now, I think, okay, I should try it better on.
And it looks like he's
junior
going
year.
for the same trade as me. I just don't know if it's the same thing within that trade. But not the same trade, but the same type of thing as me, trade. He's doing
You're
HVAC.
definitely gonna be an unresponsible adult.
Be okay.
A band on random stuff. You like that game right there looked fun.
Listen,
Downloaded it. I needed some money in the game, so I dropped the band.
no, I wouldn't do that. But
My dad did.
I would buy games for sure. I gotta enjoy myself too. I'm
I enjoyed myself.
a spend more money on games than food. You might catch me doing that.
I might spend a lot of money on food.
The only reason I might
I'm
not spend
adult.
that as much
I
money,
got a car. I'm going out everywhere. I'm just scrolling on TikTok.
and I'm irresponsible.
I'm like,
nah, but them videos on social media
they be
getting
looking
you.
good. Then
They
I
be
get
like-
there and it's like,
It's always some of your local area. They be like, hey, in the
like,
IE,
in the IE. I'm like, I'm in the IE. Talk to me.
bro.
Man, they be looking.
They
so
got me
good.
when I seen a video talking about in Corona, all you can eat seafood boil. You said what? All you can eat seafood boil. I still ain't go yet, bro. I'm
I'm
mad.
hungry.
Me too.
What have I ate today?
Nothing.
Nothing.
So,
I told you I came to school not knowing if I'm eating.
you know what Eli's ate?
Nothing.
Yeah, gum.
I didn't say gum.
All he got is gum.
I didn't say gum.
What'd you say?
Next property.
Tell the
Next
class.
property.
Tell the class.
Next property.
Tell the class what you said.
Next property. You ever like popcorn reading?
I hated it because I never wanted to read.
I never was bad at reading, but I hated it because people couldn't read.
Oh, that's
Like,
it.
it'll be like the
I feel like you're one
dog.
of those people, though.
You know who I was?
Why?
I was the
That's
person-
when.
I was the person who yelled out how to say the word.
Yes.
And they struggled to say.
Like let him learn. No, want to leave.
Yeah, like I was the one that helped them.
Did you
when-
cry your kindergarten? Going to kindergarten?
For what?
Like just that you had. It was your first time leaving your mom. Did you cry?
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember.
I didn't. I
Really?
remember because I was judging all the kids that did, and then I went up to one kid.
Probably excited.
I went up to one kid. I wasn't excited at all. I
Oh.
left all my toys.
Bro, it was just bad.
I remember this because my mom told me. She said I went up to a kid. And I was crying. I pat his back, said, "Hey, it's okay. At least she can't tell you to clean your room because you're at school." And the kid just looked at me. So I went to my desk.
Yeah, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I mean, I didn't have to.
It's true, but like it's the dumbest like principle I've ever
I
heard.
didn't have to clean my room because I'm at school.
You gotta clean up the toys in the classroom, though.
I wasn't
Not
cleaning
really.
it. I was letting them do it.
I didn't clean up nothing.
I never cleaned up toy. When it cleaned up time, I always picked up a toy.
I started faking
looked
it.
around,
Like you know
pick
when
up
you,
another toy,
you know
look
when you
around,
doing
play with
something
them
in a
toys,
sport,
then look around and
or
throw
like
it
a
in the
weight
bin.
room and you got your coach like he look away and you start faking the activity or the workout.
Yeah.
That's what that is. Like I just
Wait. I didn't have toys in my kindergarten. Did you?
my kindergarten what we played with was the playground.
We had a playground.
I guess we had like buckets.
They didn't even give us that. Remember one time they made a big deal off this kid named Christian. He bought an airsoft gun. Not airsoft gun. A Nerf
I got in
gun.
trouble for having Heelys. I just remember
He
that.
brought a Nerf gun to school and he
Why?
like shot a girl. It was a Batman
Oh.
Nerf gun. And then they checked his bag and he had like a huge Nerf gun. And he got in big trouble. And I was like,
It's a Nerf
just a
gun.
Nerf gun.
I brought Legos to school.
That's not bad though.
Play with them.
I brought
Bro,
Blade
in elementary school, a kid brought weed and da. But then he can come to school the next day. I brought Heelys and they told me to take the wheels out and put it in a bag. I was so
Not
hot.
the weed. You wouldn't care about him. He puffing it and I can't roll.
I can't roll on my heels, bruh.
That's funny.
I got in trouble for rolling on my heels.
when fidget spinners was around?
I kind of missed that though.
Remember when they tried to ban it in all schools in America?
Man, I was kind of mad. It was kind of like how everybody was when TikTok was getting banned.
Yeah, I was like,
why are we banning?
Why you
fidget
banning
spinners?
fidget spinners?
I mess with those. That's crazy. We
One time this kid, he was trying to pick
There's
with
nothing
me.
to clip here.
No, it's not gonna be anything to clip.
Oh my
It just need
God,
to be.
clip this, clip that, clip
It's
this.
not
wood in your
important.
mouth.
That's what I'm saying. You don't gotta clip nothing. This
How about that? Is that a good clip? Is that a clip for you?
Thank you.
What was I saying? Oh
I
yeah,
don't
this
even
kid was bullying me. He was like, you don't got this fidget spinner or some gold thing? And he brought it close to my face. He was like, you don't got it. And then it hit my face. And I got it. I threw it at the wall. He cried. And the teacher said, why'd you do that? I said, because he hit me.
You know, you ever seen?
He didn't hit me. I just didn't.
You ever see the video of that kid who it'd be the boy and the two girls that be getting ready? Bro, I'm trying to think. It was a mom, two girls, and a boy. She would hit the boy, and then the mom would still get mad at the boy. And he start tweaking, punching the walls and stuff. He's like, she hit me.
Oh, you talking about the two sisters and then the brother?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And then the girl.
That.
I was mad for him.
I'm not gonna lie though.
She hit me.
I don't blame. I feel like the mom is so foul for that.
Nah, the
But
mom was mad for that. You like, and then as soon as he pushed, I don't even think he hit. I think he pushed
And
back.
then the youngest one be tripping.
No, the youngest one, she's
normal. But then when somebody falls over, she act like they fell on her foot. And now she crying. Bro. And now the boys.
She's either sits there and don't do nothing. She only has two moods. She sits there and you don't do nothing,
or she crying.
And we about to end it in a little bit anyway, so you shouldn't even get it. That's the last. She either sits there and don't do nothing, or she cries about nothing happening.
Nothing, dude. I'm telling you, that mom is doing something wrong.
I don't know what, but she's good. Like, I don't want to say she's a bad mom. She's a great mom.
But there's something about those, like the way they act on camera. That's like,
what do they act off? Like,
it's like really attention seeking.
Yeah, it's weird.
Maybe it's an act, but it's so convincing. I don't think it's an act.
No, it's weird.
It's funny though, so I'll give it. I'll say
it was funny.
It's good content, so I ain't mad at it. But like,
she had me.
But maybe that boy needs a little bit more.
What was his
attention.
name?
Bro, I never knew.
I remember what his name was something, and people gave him the name. It was like his name, the Crash.
Yeah, Crash Out Kid.
It was the Crash Out Kid, and then it was, what was his name? I don't remember what his name was, but
what's crazy is it be hits like this, and he just starts tweaking.
Nah, one time she did that to him. He started boxing her, like Baki type hitting. Like he boom, he cocked back, went over. He like went like this. He like cocked it back, went over, and then missed. And then the mom like, stop it, and then it cut out. And then all you see next is him huffing and puffing, and then she's like,
that reminds me
crying
like,
there.
That just makes me think of a kid just beating up his sister, but it's like the most profound combos I've ever heard.
The funniest part is the end when she makes them
they make them hug and they gotta take the picture, and they sitting there with
they
like
always look like they want to
fake
kill
smiles.
Each other
They got the tears in their eyes, bro. It's so.
I remember his birthday week.
You know how that feeling when you grow up and your family get less ghetto?
Yeah.
You don't ever miss that ghetto when y'all was like when you was little and your family was more ghetto?
You're like, dang, I wish they were more ghetto. Yeah, they used they used to let you get away with more things.
When you
so
you miss when your family was more like black.
Yeah. No, I got the black family, and then I got the sometimes black family. Like when we first get to the party, everything classy, and when towards the end when you start seeing crazy stuff.
Things get black.
Yeah. So what was I about to say? I was about to say something about my family. What about to say about my family?
I don't know what you about to say about your family. Just know the ghetto is better. The ghetto families are really fun.
Oh,
and they do
so my mom is the only one in the family know how to cook like real good.
Yeah,
like my mom's the cook in the family. And one time she made the ribs and all that stuff. You know how the families it'd be the grown up table, and then they'll give the kids hot dog.
Get nothing.
Right. So I went over there. I grabbed the rib while my auntie like, nah, what you doing? Go to the kids table. I look at her. I'm like, what's the kids table? What's there? She said nachos. She said, and it's not even good nachos, just cheese. Just cheese and chips. She said some nasty stuff, and I'm like, no. She's like, what? I said, oh, sorry, auntie. Put the plate down, ran to my mom. Mom, can I get ribs? Yes. Ran to the, what did I just tell you? My mom started to get ribs. Well, why did your mom get to, she made it. She's looked at me. I ate the ribs. Ever since that day, my mom I felt bad. Ever since the day, my mom had to make more because all the kids wanted some.
Oh, yeah.
But my mom made it, so I don't care what you talking about. All right, guys, we hope you enjoyed this podcast, this great podcast of the podcast. So hope to see you guys more. And hope you guys loving our episodes. Bye.